Guess who's here? This guy. This guy, Sky. Not this guy, Sky. But yeah. So, welcome back to episode 1. What? Welcome back? It's because episode 0 is a thing. Yeah, you know. Welcome back to Building the Empire. This is episode 1. Alright, so last time we left off, I've been doing a little work, but yeah, last time we left off, we just dug a little hole into there. I'm getting a little frame issue, but maybe I should turn, yeah, this down to maybe 8. Yeah, that helped. Alright, but yeah, I recently cleared this out. I got a little doggy. Because we're going to be working on our story, or our builds today, the starting of our builds. And I'm also going to be telling you guys the story of this town that we're going to be building once we start building it. So I've gone around and collected some types of wood. I've gone mining a bit, got animals around here. There's cows in a hole over here, and chickens in my house. But right now, we're going to be back over here at this little pond area that I was talking about. Alright, so now that we're here, I could just show you. This is just a junk chest. This is all like kind of like building materials that I have so far. So this is gonna be an early civilization type village. So it's not gonna be that that developed, if you know what I mean. But eventually over time, because I want to have like an active world where things change. Just like things do in the real world everywhere. Not just, oh, I'm done building it. I'm just going to leave it as it is. It will get upgraded. So, yeah. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and I think maybe start building. You don't want to build your house on sand. That's just kind of realistic. So, maybe replace some of the sand. I'm sorry. Nah, I'd say we can build on top of this area. And let me go ahead and turn my sound down a little bit. I think that's, yeah, that's still a little too loud. It's raw footage right here. No, it's still too loud. It's not loud for me, but it's loud for you guys. So I think still too loud. It's at the lowest here, so maybe down it here. Yeah, that's a lot better. Alright, so let me pull up my note again. Alright, this just has the story on it. Alright, so after, this is gonna kind of go on a biblical base, but yeah, it's gonna root itself in a biblical base, but it's not really anything after that. So after being cast out of the Holy Garden of Eden from God, the first humans start a new settlement, and start a new settlement in the new world they are in, and plan on building an empire to prove worthy to God. This is kind of a little story that I've developed. So they're kind of focusing on worshiping their God, and trying to prove them worthy. Yeah. And so they'll definitely be highly focused on religion in this area, which I find will be very interesting. Alright, I'm going to cut that there, and then we can start building the little huts. Just gonna get the grass out of the way. But yeah, so they'll definitely be doing that, and maybe like we'll have rules and like a town hall eventually pop up. And also if like people are going against against their religion in the area, they will be exiled from this place, and that's maybe how we'll have different kingdoms and different villages and different countries eventually get set up. Because maybe they'll be exiled from New Eden, because that is what we're going to be calling this settlement. I didn't actually say that. We're going to be calling it New Eden, because they got cast out of the original Eden, and I guess to be closest to their god, they decided to name it Eden. So I think that will be interesting, and I came over here without wood. Dang it! Alright. So I think we're kind of in an oak area, but I'm just gonna grab every type of wood that I have and cobble. We're just gonna build a rough little hut. Again, I'm pretty trash at building right now, or not good at building, but I plan on getting better at it. I think we need to make a crafting table over here first off, because maybe maybe the first thing should be like a tent kind of thing. So maybe have like a little wooden tent, because there's no really cloth besides wool, and I mean I could go shear the sheep, but it wouldn't be enough wool for what I want to make. But I think I'm gonna go gather some wool and we'll try that out. But yeah, so I'm gonna go gather some wool real quick. Alright guys, so welcome back. And after a while I've gotten more wood. So yeah, I've gotten 21, which isn't a lot. I finished the frame as I want it to be. Of the tent. It's going to be a entirely very cramped area, but that's what a tent usually is. So we also have a staff on the outside, so we don't really need one on the inside, but I think it will still make it look good because we have this still holding it up. But I think to put one there and then maybe a couple in the corners will look good. So on recording building going on right here. Alright, 12 fences is more than enough. So I'm thinking like that. And maybe that just needs something there. And it looks okay. It's not the best. But yeah, definitely need more wool. Not too much more to finish this one off, but yeah, and we're definitely going to finish it by the end of the video. And I'm thinking maybe we're probably going to need more, but maybe since this is kind of trotted on a lot, can't do it there though, but maybe kind of have a little bit of kind of mixture of grass, maybe some coarse dirt and path block. Not too many path blocks though. Kind of did too many. Maybe kind of in a random kind of pattern. Yeah, there we go. And then just dotted everywhere. My shovel just broke. Good thing I can make another one. Alright, it's getting nighttime also, so we gotta head to the bed. I was focusing a little hard on, a little too hard on making those paths. But yeah, so I'm really enjoying this episode so far, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. As it starts, I'm thinking maybe half slabs through this whole thing. So we'll go ahead and do that on camera. I'm gonna go ahead and just turn this all into that. Watch me like in a little bit, and maybe once we get to the Nether, which I'm planning on do off camera a little bit, get a little Nether portal going. We'll have like a little fire thing here. I guess we could start on the pit if we have time in this episode, which we most likely won't have. But yeah, so I'm really focusing on showing this build since it is our first build in this world. And I'm thinking around here, just run boards like that. Need some of the juicy steak. Alright. Some steakage action happened. Alright. That looks pretty good. I like that a lot. Maybe one in the middle also, I'm thinking. Like, so maybe I'm putting too much stuff into this. It's getting a little busy. I actually didn't quite like that. Yeah, that looks good to me. And on the inside it looks pretty good. We just gotta make use the shovel to dot more around. Kinda like a little path going out. Yeah, and then we can make them some quartz dirt and stuff later. Now those wouldn't be trotted on as much since you can't get to it, but other things could have been setting there in quotes. I had my webcam on. I do little quotes, but I don't want to do it on for this series or really any Minecraft series. Just want straight up gameplay on your screen. So really all I'm going to be doing is looking at the screen the whole time. So these chests are empty, but these are really the project chests. You know what we could have used that looks kind of similar to the wool? So we could have used dark oak wood. From far away it kind of looks similar, but I think wool is better. And yeah. So right now this is our base of operations with all the stuff in it over back here. But that's not really in the story of it. Right now it's not. Maybe it'll become the farming area later or something. I had an idea for this. Maybe like build like a wooden chicken coop in there. So that's why I put the chickens in there. Looks like the sheep weren't loaded. I was hoping they would have been, but they're not. I may have fixed how loud my keyboard and mouse were. I was listening back to the recording and it was pretty loud. I just hope they're not as loud. I kind of moved them. But yeah, so I recently got a fidget cube to use in class and stuff like that, and because I fidget a lot and click my pen a lot in class, and it's actually helped. Actually, no, I'm American. I don't do okay. Don't. I just tried to impersonate something by accident. But yeah, can't speak. Yeah, so I got one, and I got one off of Amazon, and I like it a lot. So I think I need how many wool? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 6, but yeah, 6 more wool, which shouldn't be too many more. And we'll have to make some coarse dirt. I don't have much gravel either. I think I'm gonna go to the sheep and get the wool, and we'll be back to finish this project and light it up. Alright guys, so some Mexican food later and some sheep grinding later. I actually just went out to eat, but I'm back now. I've got some wool. We are now finishing off our thing. Also got some coarse dirt from going and gathering some gravel, and I chopped down a bit of that land over there to get some dirt. So we can go ahead, put this on our offhand, and then just start putting some coarse, putting some coarse dirt down places. Alright, regular dirt, there we go. I'm saying maybe there. There we go. That looks good. And then we need to add some to this path. Alright, yeah, that looks pretty good. Maybe one here. There we go. Looks pretty good. Maybe one more here. Keep doing that. Whoops. And that won't grow, so I'll just say dirt. Oh well. Alright, that's a good thing. And I was thinking maybe once the town gets start building, even like if we could build it over there, but that's across the river, isn't it? Yeah, that's across the river. But maybe like since that's up on the hill, because I'm planning on removing this hill because I didn't want it here. I just wanted that hill. Well, no, because this is kind of like an island area. I guess so, and maybe we could just have that as like the hall. But I think the hall is going to be their church since they're kind of centered on religion. Maybe. But yeah, so I think that's about it. I think actually before we go we're going to make the little fire pit. So I'm gonna make some cobble stairs. I think maybe 2 sets. Yeah. Stairs and 2 sets of slabs. Maybe actually 3 sets of slabs. Or 4, okay. I'll make 4 sets of slabs. Alright, and then I think we're gonna do it over here. So definitely want a kind of 4x4, actually. Not of course dirt. Oops. So maybe we didn't actually have to dig out all that. I'm gonna dig out this perimeter around it, and then kind of go like this. Just kind of scatter the stones around. Alright, I think that looks decent. Sorry I wasn't talking during that. I was just kind of concentrating on it and thinking about it. But yeah, sorry for that awkward ending. Yeah, I was just thinking, we need to have some holes and stuff. We need to do that, just have a little roughness to it. I mean, I was even thinking what I would say, I just didn't say it. That's so weird. But yeah, I guess that's just natural. Gotta get used to a talking thing. I haven't done it in forever. But yeah, so I'm gonna stand in the middle. This is where the netherrack would go, of course. Or maybe below here and have the fire kind of coming out. I think it's gonna go where the dirt is. But until then, we could actually use like real wood to burn. You know, just get a flint and steel, so we can just get the scenic picture of it. Alright, we don't need that. And now before all the wood's gone, is the wood already gone? Yep. Alright, well, that didn't last long. Alright. Just want to get one screenshot with the fire. Oh, oops. F2, and then one without me. Oh, that wasn't good because it went out again. Oh well, I don't really have to do this on camera, but ow, fudge. Got caught on fire. Alright. F1. What does it look like from the back? Or from this side, I wonder, guys. Oh, well, if the fire was actually still going, it would look good. Wasting a lot of wood for these pictures, but I don't care. Did you see how quick that piece of wood burnt? Alright, hurry. F1 and F2, it's still burnt on the way back. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, this is kind of funny just going back and forth with this. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Alright, I'll go through those, and yeah, I think I'm actually going to use this side, but I do like the path. Alright guys, this has been episode 1. It's kind of been a long one, but I thought it should be long for the first one. We got a little bit of things done. We started the settlement of New Eden. But yeah. Guess who is out? Discuss guy. Peace!